Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Deva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Gunatitoksharam Brahma Bhagavan Purushottamaha. Jano Janandidam Satyam Uchate. Bhavabandanat Om Bhagavate Shri Swaminarayanaya Namaha Shri Lakshminarayanaya Namaha Shri Radha Krishnaya Namo Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya. Shri Hanumanji Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 27th of November 2024. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I mean, actually 2 days. I guess it is day before Thanksgiving today. Yes, today is the Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day. So we want to offer our prayers to all the people in the world today for peace and harmony, and to be thankful for what we have in life. Gratitude is a very great quality. It's a very important quality to have. So along those lines, we're continuing to examine Advaita Vedanta. And today I want to introduce one of the Mahavakyas, just briefly. We'll talk much more about this later on. And that is called Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi is a Mahavakya which is found in the 6th chapter of the Chandogya Upanishad, between the dialogue between Udalaka and his son Shvetaketu. The basic concept here is that who are we? We are that. What is that? That is Brahman. And this is the point of the Mahavakya. Mahavakya means that it is a great statement, not any ordinary statement. For example, from the scientific world, E equals mc squared, which Einstein derived out of many equations and quite a bit of analysis. That is called a Mahavakya in the scientific world. E equals mc squared. You see, or like a chemical reaction. In the chemistry or organic chemistry, you have these chemical reactions are written. After many derivations, you come to one final reaction. And then that gives you the how to create, the product that you're looking for. So similarly, to realize the highest of truths, there was an extensive process to go through before these Mahavakyas came. There are 6 Mahavakyas, and this is quite famous, Tattvamasi. Quite a few people know about it. Tat means that. Tvam means you. Asi means you are, being. Who are we? We are that, not this. You see, so this difference here, this transition into the identity that I am Brahman, and not be stuck with the psychological mind-body complex identity, is the shift from one state to another, from one level of reality to a much greater truth that is actually what we are. Now, having said that, the biggest question that happens in our life is, why are we so deeply engrossed in the material world? We are there. As yesterday we were talking about how we are kind of on the ground, airplane analogy. We are in this world of names and forms. Whatever the reason may be, we are here. But we can evolve and expand our vision, our understanding, where the Tattvamasi becomes a reality in our life. See, Tattvamasi is so powerful that not a single agitation, disturbance, or any part of Ajnana or Avidya remains in that. Not at all. It's like realizing you are the sun, then there's no darkness. So the realization that I am that, it's not just a statement. It is a Mahavakya. And to realize that is the entire point of Advaita Vedanta. But to realize that, there is the destination, to set the destination that Mahavakya is real. Do we believe it? Like, for example, Sachin is talking about it right now. Do I really believe that that's true? See, the belief is I am Sachin. I am this body, I'm this Sachin, I'm this person, this. Yes, I am in one level. But do I accept this Mahavakya from the Upanishads? And this is the role of Shraddha. The role of Shraddha is faith in the words spoken by the enlightened masters. That what Shankaracharya ji has spoken, what the Upanishad speaks, it is real. It is not something that is some fantasy. So to accept through faith that this is true is the beginning. Then I can start the journey. But if I don't accept it through Shraddha, the jnana will not come. Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatparaha sayate indriyaha. Bhagavan Krishna himself says about Shraddha. Shraddhavan labate jnanam. It's not just buddhivan labate jnanam. Shraddhavan. That tattvamasi is real. And this is where internally, psychologically, by listening to the Mahavakya, that is called Shravan. That is the first stage. Shravan is the exposure to the truth of non-duality. There are 4 levels, right? Shravan, Manana, Nididhyasana, and then the 4th is the realization, Sakshatkar. Right now we hear this, the great sages, they say, Sachin is just a name. That's not who you are at all. You don't know who you are. You realize who you are. You are that. Thou art that. Now, what is that? When we just say Brahman, that doesn't mean anything by itself. I mean, it's just kind of, just saying Brahman. What does that mean? Well, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. To realize Tattvam Asi, the foundation of bhakti is necessary. In 2 ways it is necessary, because it will purify the mind so that once the mind is absolutely pure, when hamara jivan pavitra ban jata hai, the light of the Atma will naturally shine. The Atma Tattva will reveal itself that I am this. I am not this anymore. And before even that is revealed, there is just joy in life. Anand ki prapti. Maha Anand ki prapti. Bhajan, bhakti, manan, chintan mein jivan, life goes on. But there are glimpses of the Atman. The glimpse of the Atma is called Atma Darshan. See, please remember these points, the sequence. The first stage is Atmanishta. This Vachanamrut mein bhi ye baat bahut clearly is very clear. Atmanishta is stage 1. Nishta means faith, belief, conviction. The word is conviction. I am convinced, and then I have a conviction that I am the Atma. I am not this limited being. This body is only a cover. Body is just a garment. Vasan sijiranani yatha vihai. This is why the study of the Prastantraya is necessary. The Brahma Sutras, Upanishads, 10 major Upanishad, and Bhagavad Gita. This is called Prastantraya. All commentators have written their commentaries on that, but those are the main scriptures. So when we study them, we become convinced that that Bhagavan, what Gita is written in the Gita is absolutely 100% correct. It is exactly like that. That is Shraddha. Do we have that? We don't even have that. We think we have, we don't have that. That is why we have to study it thoroughly and say, okay, what is not making sense? Clear up the doubts. That is why in the Gita itself it says, Tat viddhi pranipatena pariprashtena sevaya. Discuss it, talk about it, go through the scriptures, see what the sages have said, talk in small groups. In the Vaishnava tradition, it is called Goshti, Gnan Goshti. It's a Gujarati term. Bhega thene Gnan Goshti karvi. In Swaminarayan Sampradaya, they do the same thing. And in Christians, they do the same thing with Bible study. Right? You have to come together to discuss these ideas, to clear up all the doubts, doubts or sanshay, to clear them so that Shraddha, 100% Shraddha develops. With 100% Shraddha, then the Nishta develops that I am the Brahman. I am the Atma. That is called Brahmanishta, Atmanishta. That is a conviction. It is not realization yet. That is the next stage. And then from that stage, as we go through Manan Nididhasana as repetition and really heightened contemplation, the glimpse of the Atma begins to open. We are no longer stuck inside the limitations of the names and forms, stuck inside the small things that we are constantly thinking. ये सब निकल जाता है मन में से. बिल्कुल रहता ही नहीं कुछ. क्या रहता है? What remains? ज्ञान. ज्ञान प्रकाश. ज्ञान दीप, sometimes it is called. ज्ञान प्रकाश. वैराग्य आ जाता है. पूर्ण वैराग्य, पूर्ण ज्ञान, पूर्ण bhakti, and purna dharma. Dharma, jnana, vairagya, bhakti. This is the ekantik dharma. These four. They four just coalesce together. And once they come together, completely, the Atma 100% reveals itself. That is called Samyak Atma Darshan. The word Samyak may be a Gujarati word, I'm not sure. But Samyak means as it is 100%. So we have partial Atma Darshan. It's the beginning of Atma Darshan. Some Atma Darshan begins. You begin to see a divine light, see the chakras, things like that. You begin to have some experiences of what is beyond our regular mind. When you're sitting in dhyan or sometimes going to sleep at night, and then at night time, the Swapnavastha goes away, mostly. And then this new reality opens. That is a Samadhi Avastha. So even though one is lying down in the bed, that's the madness of the dream world stops completely. Swapna avastha leen thai jaa. Vachanamrut mein ye baat discussion bahut aata hai. I mean, in some places it comes. It stops. Can you imagine what that is like? Mind is so still. Kitna shant man hai. Purna shanti. This is why, when we have this mudra called Gnan Mudra. If you look at the many of the deities in the mandir, you will see many of the mudras are of this kind, Gnan Mudra. That means that you are a Jnani. You're no longer stuck in Jagra Swapna Shushupti, no longer stuck inside the limitations of this world. This world is only a bubble. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. It's not, it's there, it's not there. It comes and goes, comes and goes. So one awakens into Atma Darshan. Atma Darshan begins to happen. The Tattva reveals itself. The Atma Tattva. It reveals itself. And that's, oh, I am this. It's an extraordinary light. Divya Prakash. Not like the sunlight. Not like any light that we have in the material world. It is a non-physical, non-material, divine light. We use the word light because we don't know what else to call it, but it is called Prakash. It is called Atma Prakash. Atma is a light. It is divine light. And so that will reveal itself. If one is very fortunate, if one has lots of punyam and lots of sadhuta, Bhagwan Swaminarayan is what he describes as Maha Manohar Darshan Thai She Atmanu. It's extremely beautiful. Muktanand ji कहते हैं कोटि रवि चंद्रनी कांति झांकी करे एवा तारा उर विषय नाथ भासे हे ध्यान धर धर्मना पुत्रनु धर्मना कुवरनु जेथ की सर्व संतापना से कोटि रवि चंद्रनी कांति झांकी करे कोटि रवि चंद्रनी कांति झांकी करे एवा तारा उर विषय नाथ भासे. Meaning that the light of millions of suns and moons is nothing compared to the light of the Atman and the Paramatma residing within the Atma. Iska prakash itna hai. Amazing. There's a scripture written by Nishkulanand Swami, Sadguru Nishkulanand Swami, called Hruday Prakash, Hriday Prakash, Purushottam Prakash. There's several scriptures about this light. It's amazing. It's not some abstract, hypothetical nonsense. It is actually there. That is who we actually already are. We are already that, as Raman Maharishi stated. But we have not realized that, what we are. So this is the point. Atma Darshan, and then Atma Sakshatkar. And then, what is the point then of living in this life? The point is to do seva. The point is to serve the world. Because that is alokik drishti, transcendental vision. The people that are in the world, they're continuing in the three gunas of Maya unless they decide to wake up. They want to awaken out of the three gunas of Maya. Yes, we can wake up actually out of it. Otherwise, the lifetimes go by. But one who has decided to wake up, that I want to wake up, purna jagruti lani hai जीवन में. पूर्ण साधुता, पूर्ण जागृति, पूर्ण ज्ञान, पूर्ण वैराग्य, पूर्ण धर्म, पूर्ण भक्ति, पूर्णता. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. That is from the Ishavasya Upanishad. One who decides to move into that Purna state, then every second of every day is Ananda. Every second of every moment is Ananda. That is called Nityananda, Brahmananda, Akhandananda. It is all Ananda only. Beyond Sukh and Dukh, beyond the polarities of life. So this is concept for today. Tattvamasi is a Mahavakya. There are 6 Mahavakyas. Tattvamasi, Ayam Atma Brahma, Soham, Pragnananam Brahma, Sarvam Kilvidam Brahma, Sarva Kilvidam Brahma. And there's one more, which I don't remember right now. There's 6 of them. There's 6 Mahavakyas like this. Oh, the 6th one is Aham Brahmasmi. That's the 6th one. 6 Mahavakyas. But anybody can speak them. I'll just close with this point. In Swaminarayan Bhagwan, Shriji Maharaj, वो क्या कहते कि जिसके जीवन में पंच वर्तमान सिद्ध है, निष्काम, निर्लोभ, निस्वाद, निर्मान, निस्नेह. This is called panch vartman. Who has siddhi in that, who has mastered those. From the mouth of such a Sadguru, the Mahavakya is to be heard. Meaning, because when we hear the Mahavakya from the mouth of an enlightened Sadguru, enlightened sage, the Mahavakya opens from inside of us. Because they are living beyond the flux of Maya. This is called Panch Vartman. This is another terminology. There's a lot of terminology. But this is from Vachanamrut. Swaminarayan Bhagwan ne, unhone kya kiya? To reach this stage of Tattvamasi, he established many ways of getting there. This Dharma Gnan Vairagya Bhakti, that is a standard Ekantik Dharma. But specifically Panch Vartman, specific like a type of sadhana to follow, Nishkam, Nirlobh, Nisvad, Nirman, Nisne. We'll talk about them later on sometime. But those 5 rules, those 5 type of sadhana, if one gets established in that and realizes the end point, wo siddha ho jata hai, the Atma Tattva begins to reveal itself. That is the power of what is called Pancha Vartman. Okay, so with that, we'll stop here for now. Om Dhyanamulam Guror Murti Mantramulam Guror Vakyam Pujamulam Guror Padam Mokshamulam Guror Kripa Om Divalingaya Namaha Urdhulingaya Namaha Anandalingaya Namaha Atmalingaya Namaha Paramatmalingaya Namaha Shri Uma Maheshwara Swamine Namaha Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche Swaha Om Durge Rakshini Tata Swaha Om Kar Charanakritam Va Kayajam Karmajam Va Shravananajam Va Manasam Va Paradam विहितम विहितम वा सर्वमेतच्छमस्व। जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शंभो। ओम श्री राधा कृष्णार्पणमस्तु।